Shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans?
Shenanigans. Evil shenanigans.
Shenanigans, right?
All right, so today I have Sean.
How's it going?
Sean, tell me a little bit about yourself. What are you into? Not so much about your work, but what do you like to do in your free time?
I'm hang out with my kids, of course. I'm a big movie buff. I play video games when I can. Unfortunately, not as often as I'd like, of course. Getting outside, getting my hands dirty, fixing things around the house, fixing it up. Yeah, movies is my main passion. I love movies.
All right, what's your favorite movie? What's there? It's hard, but
Jurassic Park. Easily.
Really?
Yep.
Like
absolutely.
Just straight up the first Jurassic Park?
Absolutely, my favorite movie since I was a kid.
Not even the one they remade.
I mean, they're good. They're entertaining, but I got to go with the original.
Really?
Of course.
Jesus. I thought it was all right, and there's a bunch of quotables for it, but...
The first one?
Yeah, I mean, it was...
We're done here. I'm out.
Yeah, right? No, seriously, it was okay. But, I like movies like Roadhouse and stuff, so...
Oh, dude, I love Roadhouse.
So those are the types of movies. I like action movies more than anything. I love comedies, but, just Jurassic Park would have never tripped this. So what about that movie? Why that movie so much?
I mean, it came out when I was like 7 or 8 years old, of course, and being a little boy, of course, I'm into dinosaurs, of course. And, as a grown adult, I'm still into dinosaurs, but that's a different story. But, it was the first movie that we really got to see real dinosaurs, real, of course, in quotations, but it was just so mind-blowingly cool. And it's a good story too. The book was good, and of course, I don't know why The Lost World gets so much hate, but I love it. I think it's great. And then Jurassic Park 3 happened, and then Jurassic World.
So you don't like number 3? It's like The Godfathers, right?
Exactly. Yeah, the first one's so good. The second one, really good as well.
And then the third one falls off.
And then the third one happened. But anyways, back to the first one. The Godfather, another fantastic movie, of course. I don't know why people will prefer the second one over the first, but hey, they're both great. I'm not going to argue that.
Yeah, politics.
I think if it had just been about young Vito, like a whole movie about young Vito, that would have been so good. Kind of a prequel thing. But
So you like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park because it was the first time we saw a CGI dinosaur running around. Is that what you're saying? Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, it's the closest thing to a real dinosaur we've actually seen moving on TV.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Everything else is paper mache and stop
claymation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And, the animatronics that Stan Winston Studios made were just mind-blowingly crazy cool. It's and the acting is really good. They've got.
I'll give you that. I thought the acting was pretty good. I mean, for the time, I thought they were genuine. I thought they did a pretty good job. In fact, I'll even give you that. I think the acting was probably better in the first one than was in the most recent. I mean, it was pretty action packed.
Yeah.
But there was only a couple people in there that acted. The rest of the people were
just extras in the background.
They just don't. They don't have it.
Fodder.
Yeah, they don't have the talent. I think Chris Pine did good and all that, and the young people, but. Yeah, the rest is, a little Meryl Streepy, if you ask me. A little over the top.
Yeah, I agree. Of course, speaking of over the top, Dr. Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum, which I don't really think that's really over the top for him, per se. That's probably just Jeff Goldblum.
He was Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, he's just Jeff Goldblum playing. He just wandered on set, and they're like, hey, I guess he's in the movie now.
Yeah,
so.
There's a few actors I think are like that. I think, a lot of times, Bruce Willis. I think, what's his name? Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds. I think that obviously there's a reason why he's so Deadpoolish, but I think that's just who he is on screen.
He was born to be Deadpool.
I think it was
Deadpool
more than that.
was created to be played by him.
Basically, I think that was more like it. Because his personality was around before Deadpool. And then when you watch what happened in, was it Wolverine? And they ruined the character.
Oh,
and
man.
I love how that they went back and he killed off the characters. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was so good. I love it.
Yeah. Those are good. But
absolutely.
Yeah. So Jeff Goldblum is like, to me, he's like those people. Like they just put him in and he just does Jeff Goldblum and that's what he does. That's it. He doesn't play a character. He's not playing some guy with a limp. You know, he is playing this guy that sounds like Jeff Goldblum, and that's the whole point. Earth Girls Were Easy. Did you see that one?
I have not seen that one.
That's
yet.
an old one from like the 80s. I think it was Jeff Goldblum and Jim Carrey, and which was one of Jim Carrey's, I think, first roles. I can't remember the actress's name that was in it. We can look it up. That's the beauty of the intranet.
The interwebs.
Yeah.
Always handy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and in fact, I think it's on my to-watch list. Earth Girls Are Easy.
It's not like a great movie, but it's from the 80s.
I mean, it's called Earth Girls Are Easy. I don't expect, Citizen Kane, but I'll certainly watch it.
Citizen Kane was all right too. Some of those they're a little bit more cerebral than I can be. I just don't. Maybe I don't have the intelligence level to fully comprehend. But I get it. Like some of them are pretty good. What was that one that had what's his face? The guy from Citizen Kane, John.
Orson Welles?
No, not that in Citizen Kane. I was thinking of the one from the 80s.
There was an 80s Citizen Kane?
Yeah, it had John Lithgow.
What?
Yeah, it was.
What?
I don't even know if it was the same movie. It's just called that. But John Lithgow.
Raising Cane.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe
also on my to-watch list, actually.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
But John Lithgow was in a movie called Ricochet back in the 80s with Mario Van Peebles. And, dude, he went to prison, right? And I remember one scene, he had phone books duct taped to him, and they had swords, and they were fighting in prison. What? Yeah, I don't remember the movie real well, but
I'm in. I want to see that now.
It was completely nuts.
That sounds fantastic. I think and of course, Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
Oh, yeah.
Which was just...
Oh, it was a weird one.
Bonkers.
Well, I think I remember some of that. It was pretty fun.
It was fun. It was an interesting movie, but man, it was weird. Like these things just randomly happened. There's no backstory or anything. We're just gonna show you this crazy shit that happens, and it's like, all right, I guess we're along for the ride then.
Yeah, it's like taking psychedelic drugs.
I think that would have improved the movie.
Probably.
I think that's one of those movies where, along with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, where if you watch it sober, you're gonna come out like, did I just drop acid?
Yeah, that one was a little twisted. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, so good. I mean, Terry Gilliam is just fantastic.
Yeah,
that's right. Oh, Gina Davis. Okay.
That's who it was, Gina Davis.
Oh, okay.
It's different. I mean, it was kind of a stupid movie, but when you look at it, and like now when you look back and see people like Jim Carrey and stuff in it, it was pretty funny. Like there were some pretty funny points. Damon Wayans, that's what it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, couldn't remember, but yeah. I mean,
Michael McKean.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, McKean was in everything back then.
Yeah.
Like literally, if it was a movie, he was in it. Otherwise, it wasn't the 80s.
Yeah.
I was really surprised. I thought Earth Girls Was Easy was way better of a movie than it should have been. Like here's a picture of Jim Carrey back in the...
Oh, babyface Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he made a movie called Rubberface, which was stupid.
You mean Shananigans?
Shenanigans. Evil shenanigans.
Shananigans, right?
Shenanigans.